Right, so today is February 26th, 2021, and we're with Mika.
Hey, Morgan, I love the M's.
All right,
Morgan.
and today we're going to go over the different types of charts. And the reference is astro.com, which is my personal favorite free website because you can look up hundreds of charts for free. And normally, if you bought software to do this, I mean, I just got SolarFire a year ago, and it cost me $500 for the software. So
wow.
Astro.com is immensely helpful for being free. So I'm going to share the screen. All right, and then we're going to add in Mika's friend's charts. His name is Michael.
Michael.
Michael what?
M-I-C-H-A-E-L Bauman, B-A-U-M-A-N. Even has the same initials because my maiden name's Berg. So, yeah, I really feel there's like a Habsburg past life, but he wasn't. I think he was like an uncle or something. That's what I keep pulling up. He's like family.
Yeah, like soul family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When's his birthday?
March 19th, 1951. But he actually, did I tell you this? He brought up HD.
Yeah, we could look at his chart. HD. Well, we can also do that. Next time we can do like a human design session next class, because that's another free software you can download.
Okay.
What time is he born?
That's what I'm looking up. There's been a lot of text, so I apologize. I'm trying to find it now.
You're good.
Because there's like lots of communication. He sends me photos and whales and poetry and all this stuff. Yeah, he's a Pisces. Go figure. Okay, come on.
So like Neptune.
Hold on. Golly, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Oh no, that's me. It's pretty close. Give me a second. I should have that up. Oh, 7:04 a.m.
7:04 a.m.
In Portland.
Portland, Oregon?
Portland, Oregon, yeah. And that's where he also has a home. He only spends months in Maui or whatever in the winter.
Nice. All right, so March 51, Portland, Oregon. Can you see this screen okay?
He knew his rising and all that other stuff. He's Aries and Leo.
Yeah, so there's, now that I have him in the chart, we can do a composite chart.
Okay.
Because I don't want to focus too much on him. But he's got a lot of 12th house stuff. 12th house is the collective unconscious, so he's really tapped in.
Yes.
Seems like a cool person based on his chart. All right.
He is very cool.
Yeah, he's a good friend to have. Okay, so do you see this part of the chart, the extended chart selection?
Yeah.
Okay, so
what's Mitchell Provencio as the partner?
That automatically generates it. That's the thing I changed. So let's go, first of all, I don't know if you know how to navigate astro.com.
No, I've never been there.
Okay, so this was the website where you can do like hundreds of different things for free.
Okay.
It's called Astrodienst, which is a Swiss company, or astro.com for short. When you sign up, it's free. You just need an email and a password.
Okay.
And then when you get that far, your first one you're going to add, you see this blue cross. It says add new astro data.
Okay.
This is what you would click on to add yourself or add people, and you fill out the information and hit continue. Okay. And then under My Astro it saves up to 100 charts for free. After the 100 charts, they charge you $10 a year, and you can have up to 1,000 charts. I've been using this system for 10 years. Like it's a pretty amazing website for free. And I just decided to upgrade because you can do so much. You can do even more with software.
So the $10, you're now a member at $10 per month?
Per year.
Cool. Oh, per year.
Yeah, it's
just that's pretty cheap.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So then we scroll down to your name because we're focusing on you.
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
Is it by first name or last name?
You choose, but I do it by first name. So
Okay.
you're under the M's for Mika.
Okay. Got it.
And then so see this screen, it's got a bunch of different things you can pick. You can go to Astro Click Travel, where this is the astrocartography placement.
Okay.
But mainly the ones I use is all in extended chart selection. So just remember that by the 4 different elements, you have air, earth, water, fire.
Mm-hmm.
So you click on that, and we're gonna start with natal chart. So under round, it says sections. So the birth data, it's got you. It says partner, it automatically just has that person unless you scroll down.
Who is that person? Do you know that person?
Yeah, it's my friend that lives in Tucson.
Oh, funny.
So it doesn't generate a composite relationship chart unless
you ask it to.
Unless I click on the chart type. So it's not going to do anything with natal chart.
Okay.
So the natal chart, again, is just your birth chart. It stays static. It doesn't change. So if you want to look up someone's natal chart alone, that's the thing that automatically comes up. It's like the default setting. So it has all of these different things it's going to ask you that's a little bit overwhelming at first, but the more you pull up charts, the more you get familiar with the system, the website.
Okay.
So when it says options for Zodiac, I always leave it as default. The house system, you'll probably hear the word Placidus, Koch, equal, and I'll show you some of the differences. So it's on default.
Okay.
So pay attention to the house systems. See how it doesn't exactly line up, like the house and the house cusps? That's what I like, is it's an accurate depiction of the degrees of the planets and an accurate depiction of the houses. And then watch, when I click on equal houses, it tightens everything up. And I think I showed you this. I showed you this briefly.
You showed me that before. Yeah.
So, and then we got the zodiac. It's got tropical, sidereal, draconic. Western astrology, 99% of it uses tropical, which is using the tropical zodiac. The hemispheres, the longitude and the latitude.
Okay.
Then you have geocentric, which is Earth-centered, and then you have heliocentric, which is sun-centered. So I don't even touch this. I automatically leave it on tropical and geocentric.
Okay.
But if you wanted to see the planets based on the position of the sun, you could click heliocentric and just look at that for funsies. Go, oh, that's completely changes the chart. Now
I see. And then they put the sun in the center.
Yep.
Interesting.
So then you can click on draconic, and I love draconic. This is more advanced astrology. The word draconic uses the north and south nodes. Like the dragon's head is the north node, and the dragon's tail is the south node. So it moves all of the zodiac wheel and starts it at 0 degrees of Aries. So when I click on the draconic chart, your chart's going to be different because it aligns the north and south nodes to its original 0 degrees. So now your draconic is actually another word for like higher self chart. So your higher self, your draconic or soul astrology chart says that you're Taurus rising.
Really?
It also says that your sun is in Gemini, so you would be considered a Gemini.
Really?
So it's interesting to learn your regular natal chart on this the tropical, and then research this as your higher self chart. Like, this is what you're becoming.
That's really interesting, because I remember my first astrological reading but I didn't remember it was Taurus. I knew one of my nodes was in Gemini because she told me, and then I thought the other one was Leo, and that I was supposed to get rid of my Leo tendencies and become more Gemini, like you said, becoming, and that I should always like have two eggs, two ways. Like, I always look for alternatives and not put all my eggs in one basket and blah, blah, blah. But it was funny because I've had a lot of Gemini friends, like, in my life, tons.
Yep.
But but the Taurus thing, that's interesting. But that's not my node. That's rising.
Yeah, it's your rising according to Draconic. So it's like your higher self wants you to learn about, you're a Taurus rising, which is all about money, security. Your values are strong. And if you think about the Gemini, you have a stellium in Gemini in this Draconic chart. And when I read into your chart, I feel like this is very accurate because you're a very communicative person. You like writing, you like speaking, you're big with words, and communication is important to you. And so that's totally Gemini. So that makes sense to me.
And travel.
Short distance traveling all the time.
Yeah, air sign like you.
Yep.
Right.
So that's just one, another thing. You can go back on your own time and research and just see if that resonates. And when you look up this information, you want to say, my Draconic sun in Gemini, my Draconic moon is in Cancer, my Draconic rising is Taurus, when you're doing research.
Oh, so is my Draconic moon in Cancer?
Yes. So it's the mother. It's very nurturing.
Right.
But
having a moon in Cancer makes you really emotional.
It makes you in touch with your emotions. It doesn't make you an emotional, unstable person. It just makes you in
more
touch
empathic
with your emotions. Like, you have emotional intelligence.
Okay.
And you're a very nurturing person, and house and home isn't like a home base, like a safe haven is important for you. Like moon and Cancer people are all about house and home. So that kind of makes sense. So you get the point. I see it as this is your higher self chart. So then we go back to, it says,
so Draconic is higher self.
Yeah. So then here on this chart, we can click on go back to the chart selection, or we can add transits. So we add the transits. There you go. There's the transiting planets, and it instantly adds them, but just by clicking add the transits.
Wow. And that's current, right?
Yeah.
That's currently what's going on?
Yep. In your Draconic chart. Yep.
In my Draconic chart, not the zodiac chart.
Because you see the little D's.
That's direct.
That's no, the D's are Draconic. So that's how you can tell you're in a Draconic chart. All these little D's.
D is for Draconic. Got it. Oh, got it.
Okay, and then you can click on without transits.
And that all disappears.
So now we're going to go back to the chart selection. And we'll pull up another one. Let's pull up, let's back up. So we left off here. Let's change it back to tropical.
Okay.
That's the standard Western astrology charts. It says default settings. You don't have to worry about that. Calculation options. I always click on north node, descending node, north node, south node. You can click on all kinds of different things. You can click on Egyptian terms.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in here.
Wow.
You can click 6 fixed stars in the zodiac. I'll click on that. It's cool to see what fixed stars are in your chart.
Can I see the Egyptian terms just for
Yeah.
kicks?
Yeah, I've never actually clicked on that.
Wow.
Here's another really cool thing, is there is 22,000 asteroids that you're able to add in.
Oh my
when
Lord.
When you click on the list, it's alphabetical order. And if you're researching asteroids, they're like spirit guides or helpers. You can add in
hold on. And it shows what?
Based on whatever asteroid you want to incorporate or work with, you just click on it and it adds it in. Like we can. Oh, I know we can.
So
I can
Oxen is an asteroid.
Ooh, I can show you the Arthurian legend ones.
Ooh.
So there's Merlin, there's Morgan Le Fay.
No, there's a Merlin?
Yep.
Whoa. There's actually a Mika. Hold on. Go back up. Where's something? Go down. Was it? No, did I miss it? No, you went too far. I just saw something. Looked like my name.
Maybe there is a Mika. I mean, that's what's cool is there's like 22,000 that guaranteed your name's in there.
Wow. Well, as Mika, my real name's Michelle. Michael, just like his.
But yeah, I mean, it uses the archangels. There's so many different archetypes in the asteroids that you can add. There used to be a Xena. But yeah, I just call them like spirit helpers. So then I can to make this faster, I can Google Arthurian legend asteroid code, because they're all codes. So Arthurian legend. I'm just looking up the codes real fast. So 2590, 2590.
Year?
Yeah. So 2598 is Merlin.
Oh, so they all have numbers too.
Yeah.
And names.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's Guinevere, there's Merlin.
There should be
a Morgana.
Yeah, I've seen them before. Arthurian asteroids.
Lindaland. Oh my God.
There it is. There's places like Winchester, armor as in protection.
Trist, Lancel,
Gawain,
Galahad,
Arthur.
There's Morgan, 3180.
3180, Carlisle, Stone, Excalibur, Camelot. I don't know why there's no Lady of the Lake. I mean, there might be.
Yeah, she might be listed as her name as opposed to Lady of the Lake.
But for now, let's use Merlin.
Yeah.
And who else do you want in there?
Morgan.
3180. And it says here, if you read this, it says the limit is 11 additional objects you can manually enter at a time.
Oh, wow.
But there's so many different goddesses and gods you can add in, and like Hades,
like Sarasvati.
Like the Greek like Greek mythology.
Sarasvati comes up.
Well, I'll Google it.
Oh, okay.
You gotta show me how to spell that name though.
SAR.
Wait, one sec. My internet's slow. Come on. All right, what is it?
Mine is too.
How do you spell?
SAR. SARASWATI. Sarasvati. You should know her. She's the goddess of music and the arts and knowledge.
Damn.
She's my favorite Hindu goddess. Okay, and they're both my totems. So there she is. And she's got her instrument. I can't believe you've never heard of her. She's like your total goddess, girl.
It's funny because I have a goddess deck and I actually drew her.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe I should study her. I'm not seeing an astro code. Not every goddess
she may not have one.
Has a code, but she may.
Okay.
What's another one? Oh, I know there's what's her
Another
name?
goddess?
Saint Bridget.
Oh, sure.
Goddess.
B-R-I-G. Well, there's different ways to spell it. B-R-I-G-E-T, or it just depends on how you spell it.
Yeah.
B-R-I-G-I-T. May not be under goddess. Maybe. There it is. B-R-I-G-I-D. They spelled it.
Oh.
Do we have it? There's no astro code.
I'll just look on here. All right. Brigitte.
It's under B. Yeah.
B-R.
Uh-huh.
B-R.
Went too far. There's Briggs. Nope.
Yeah, I don't see her.
There's Brigitta. There's Brigitta. B-R-I-G-I-T-T-A.
Is that
That'd
her?
be the closest. Probably, no, I don't think so, but close enough.
What happened?
That's enough, don't you think? Just to have a couple?
Yeah, just to show you.
Do you need more?
No, that's good. So this is the Egyptian. See how it shows around the ring? This is what they do, because Egyptian uses, what is those symbols called? Hieroglyphs?
Hieroglyphs?
So that's what
Yeah,
these
but
are.
the hieroglyphs are, those hieroglyphs are also those are zodiac. Those aren't glyphs in Egyptian. If you look at those are our glyphs.
Well, they're saying, this is like the closest, like this would be like Egyptian. Like obviously this is an Egyptian, but just the circle around.
Oh, but they break it down to having more, oh, I see. So if the aspect is there, there's an additional, maybe?
No, it's just it's another layer of fancy fluff that doesn't matter. They're just trying to make it like the design is Egyptian.
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
So if you like this sign, if you wanted to print out charts for people and you wanted to add this as a little extra bedazzle kind of thing.
Sure, make people more confused than ever. Throw in some more.
So
walk like an Egyptian.
Exactly. So this is Merlin and this is Morgan. They're pretty close together.
They're really close.
So what's cool is in your chart, in a regular tropical zodiac chart, you have Merlin in Libra.
Okay.
In the third house. So what that indicates is Merlin works with alchemy. It's the archetype for magic, right? It's the great alchemist. So your alchemy is related to your thinking and your communication. Because Merlin's there. And also it's in the house cusp of Libra, which is all about balance and harmony and relationships.
Oh, so I'd be a good bard.
So your Merlin powers come through your communications, and they come through your relationships and your ability to be the harmonizer, the peacekeeper.
Oh, I like that. Where's your Merlin?
I haven't looked up this in years. I have no idea. Just for fun. I think it's in the same place.
Let's find out.
All right, I'll change it real fast. Oops.
Good for me to see how you change it too.
Yeah, so literally, did you see what I did?
Yep.
It says horoscope for, and you just scroll down to whoever you want to look up.
Right.
That you added.
There's Morgan.
And then you hit go.
Ah, and then you don't even have to change anything. You just put in the next person.
Bam.
See where you're.
And so my Morgan is in the first house, which is funny because the first house is what you embody. And I definitely embody Morgan Le Fay.
No doubt.
My Merlin is in Virgo.
Oh.
But it's the same in the third house like you. So my communications is how I alchemically transform and heal is through my expressions, just like you.
Cool.
But my alchemy comes in more Virgo, like yours is in a Libra, but mine's more like analytically thinking, more like the practical details of life, I guess. You get the point, right?
Yes.
And it's just cool to like add in a bunch of asteroids and see where it's at in your chart and where that archetype comes through you.
Yeah. It's just cool to think that there's all those archetypes, that there's all those aspects.
Yeah, that's the part. That's the part of astrology that I really love is the archetypes. And
well, you can just keep learning and learning.
Yeah, there's 22,000 different archetypes to research.
Never ending.
So back to you. So now we're going to go back to the chart selection and look at some other charts. So I'm going to take away
this. If you want to delete that stuff, get rid of that extra fluff.
Yeah. Okay, so let's look at, so that's pretty much the end of the page. So we're going to scroll back and see at the sections, it says round, special, affirmis, and Poland astrology. There is a lot with just the round section. So let's start there.
Okay.
So again, it automatically generates a natal chart. You don't have to change anything if you just want to see just the chart with no transits. These are your fixed stars. So you have Regal on the first house. Actually, you research that. Regal on the first house. That's a fixed star Regal. Regal is like the word regal.
Yes.
It's royal. Like the queen, the king, the royalty. And they say if you have royalty in your first house, you're meant to be very rich and famous. Interestingly enough, Trump has Regal in his first house. So Regal shows up in the constellation of Leo because Leo is the king and the queen. So if you have Leo over the first house, it's the only people that can have Regal in the first house if you have Leo ascendant.
And I do.
So me and you, because I'm Leo ascended like you, so me and you both have Regal in the first house. So we're both meant to.
Are you kidding? You have Regal in the first house and Leo ascendant as well?
Yeah.
And you have Merlin in your third house too?
Yeah, just like you. Mm-hmm.
So what does that say about us? Are you my
well, we have a lot of the same soul lessons.
My ivory? Are you my Oreo cookie?
Well, we do. We have
to my white cream filling.
Yeah, we have a lot of the same soul issues to work out in this life.
Wow.
So yeah, we're good mirrors for each other. So we should put each other together when we do the composite chart too to see what
Yeah, that would be really interesting. Yeah.
So yeah, definitely put a note in there to research Regal in the first house because you can look up YouTube videos of it. It's really cool actually to see that fixed star in your first house and how that comes through in your life.
Yeah, no, I've been told that before every time I've had readings about the rich and famous part and how I have it in my charts that I'll never lack for money. That money will be, I won't have to work hard. I mean, I'm not super rich, but I have had a lot of wealthy people enter my life, and I've always had all I need.
And that's a huge, it's a big thing having to do with regal, honestly.
Well, but I have princess issues.
Well, no, I wouldn't call that
life. Like,
well,
no, some of it is like, when you feel like, how do you say it? When you look down on other people because of, like nothing's ever good enough, that kind of thing.
Well, I also share that because I know that I was a princess in another life. And I know that Leo rising ascendant is coming into your queen and king. And I act a lot like a queen in my immediate kingdom because a lot of people listen to me. And I have that air of confidence, and that's all Leo ascendant. And so I can relate to the queen princess syndrome because there's something in my being that just
off with their head.
I'm just I'm naturally deserving of things in my own head.
Well, no, and I understand that, but I think that's why you and I also get on, because for a lot of people, it's not, and I've tried turning it off. It just doesn't go. It's part of my program. Yep. Does that make sense?
Yep.
And so when it comes to especially females, they, I have trouble because I don't know if it's like that fire in the ascendant. The people, it's almost abrasive, but I don't realize I'm being abrasive sometimes. But it's kind of that superiority thing, maybe.
Well, to me, I wouldn't see you as someone who has problems making girlfriends, because I guess maybe that's because that's exactly how I am. I'm very fiery. I'm very assertive. I speak my truth. I definitely take up space in this world. That's Leo, is the ability to just take up space. And it's like you're claiming your aura's ability to be as big as you want to be, because Leo is the sun. So if you have the sun rising, it's this, you're learning how to navigate all that fire and claiming your right to space and authenticity. So it's like a powerful rising sign. So to me, I'm like, you're awesome. I don't see how you would be anything other than that. But anyway,
let's look. But there are people, I don't know. I feel like sometimes people think I'm more than what I think I am. Does that make sense?
Well, that's
like I've had friends that got to know me, and they're like, "You're so different than what I thought you were."
Well, maybe that's not a negative thing.
Well, once they get to know me, the people that don't know me prejudge me. Does that make sense?
Well, that's I mean, there's a lot in there, but yeah, Leo just exudes confidence, and it exudes the energy. It's a loud energy. So when you step into a room, even if you don't talk, the Leo ascendant, people notice you. So a lot of people project jealousy onto Leo people, because you just, without even trying, you're like, everyone look at me, and everyone does look at you. Because of that sun. You can't not notice the sun when it's out, right?
Right.
So I think that's an awesome thing to just embody is, yes, I'm a queen, and everyone does notice me, and I'm at the same time very humble about it, but I know I'm powerful. Thank you very much.
No, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
So let's pick some charts here. So when we go to chart type, we scroll down. Let's dive into composite chart because it's one of the first ones.
Okay.
So there's two different types of relationship charts. One's called a synastry chart, which I'll show you first, and I'll pull up. I'll change the partner now. I'll change it to Michael.
Yeah, Bowman.
And the synastry chart is the surface personality chart.
Okay.
The composite chart is a soul chart.
So synastry is surface.
Yeah.
And composite is soul.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is both of you combined in one chart, and it says the red planets, the outside wheel is Michael. The inside is you.
Okay. Okay.
So how to decode this is the house system stays the same. So here's your ascendant in Leo, and his moon is on your ascendant.
Yes.
His Pluto is on near your ascendant. His Pars fortune, which is his fortune, it's his lot in life, is in the same place where your Sun, Pluto, Mercury, and Uranus are. So you're lucky for him. You're his luck.
Oh. He told me I'm his muse.
This is interesting because his south node of the moon, which is past life, is on your Sun.
On my Sun?
Yeah, it's very close to your Sun.
So what does that mean?
It's a past life connection.
I knew that. Oh my God, because I even pulled the past life card when he said, pull me a card. And he has the same deck I have. I mean, we have so many commonalities. He was even at the MatCon event I went to in Maui last year with Dave. No shit. This little church in Maka. Wow. All right. Yeah, this is the card I happened to pull. I'll show you. That's the card.
Can you pull it out a little bit? There it is.
Can you see it?
Pull it closer.
I can't see what you're looking at. So
that's cool. I see it. That's cool.
It says past life. He says, can you pull one card? And I pulled the hidden world cards. And I'm like, well, there's an affirmation that I already knew, you know?
Nice.
So he's definitely from a past life.
Yeah, because anytime you have the south node of the moon, the south node is early childhood and it's past life. It's a past life portal, is the south node of the moon. And your Sun is your personality structure.
Okay.
Let's see. So his Chiron, his wounded healer, see this red key?
Yeah.
Is on your south node. So your past life portal, his soul wound is there.
All right, say this again.
So your south node, see this upside down key? That's the south node of the moon. That's your south node. And his Chiron, is the wounded healer, and it's pretty close. It's pretty much on your south node. So that would indicate that there's a past life wound that he's healing through you, meaning like you're helping him to heal some wound. And it has to do with the past, from you guys being together in a past life. Like he could have been murdered. You know, you're correcting some karmic cycle with each other.
Correcting. Well, that makes sense. Now, let me ask you, does that mean because of his wound that that I'm repaying the karma, or he's repaying the karma to me, or you can't tell?
That, unfortunately, I can't tell. It's just his wound, whatever his wound is, you're helping to bring up from your past life portal through the south node. So something in the past from you is helping to heal his wound.
Okay.
And so that's funny. And then your Chiron, this blue key, is on his north node. So you guys are definitely healing some past life. That's really interesting. That's an aspect I would research to get
Okay,
more.
so wait a minute. His south node is not my south node is on his Chiron.
Yeah, so you could say your
my
south.
north node is on his my Chiron is on his north node.
Yes, correct.
So my south node has got his Chiron. His north node has my Chiron.
Yes.
Wow. How often does that happen?
I have never seen that, honestly. I think you guys are, like, it's obvious you're clearing something with each other in order to evolve, because your soul, I mean, Chiron is your soul's wounds. So you're helping each other to heal.
Is one of those god or goddesses cards Angus? Do you know Angus? The twin flame card?
I don't know that
the
one.
god? Okay, he looks like him too.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. And even Angus works, well, to me, it's the swan. It's got rainbows. It brings in Scotland. But the weird thing is like, right, I pulled the card, and I'm not telling him the cards I'm pulling these cards daily, and this is blowing me away. And so then what happens is he sends me an emoji with him playing a harp and saying, sleep with the angels or something, right? I mean, he if I were to tell you some of the stuff he writes, he's very poetic. He's a Pisces big time.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know how to respond to it other than say, I'm a Virgo, okay? I'm very pragmatic. It's like, whoa. But it's not syrupy stuff. You know, it's not like, you know, it's just, he's very spiritually open. And so it's refreshing. But
well,
I'm
you
actually
guys,
keeping things, you know, whatever.
well, regardless of what the relationship is, both of you together are healing something that's a soul wound.
Okay.
So you're working through something together.
Yeah. Well, that could be said about you and I too, I would imagine.
Yeah, but it's, I mean, if you look at the house, so then we go to the house, how it plays out.
Mm-hmm.
This is what, now the house is the how. So your Chiron in the eighth house is intimacy with another person. It's how you heal with another person is the eighth house. So healing your intimacy is part of a possibility of what you guys are working through together. The eighth house is the underworld. The eighth house is death, sex, the occult, shared resources, intimacy. So that's how you guys can heal. It doesn't mean you guys have to be sex partners. It means there's something to do with intimacy and partnership. It could be a business partnership. It's shared resources.
Okay.
And then his Chiron is in the ninth house of higher learning, you know, deep philosophical, long distance traveling, other cultures, other worlds, other dimensions. You're helping him to heal in that way.
That makes sense.
Okay, so let's go now to the composite. The composite is, well, I'll explain it when I pull it up. So let's go back to the chart selection. Now we go to the chart type, and we're going to scroll down. There's 1, 2, 3 different composite charts. There's reference place. There's midpoint method plus the natal chart. But I'm only going to use the midpoint method composite chart because to me it's the most accurate, because it puts the chart totally together, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So this is you together. This is the relationship chart. This is when you're in a relationship, whether that's a friendship or otherwise. Like right now, our two charts are interacting, and it creates a third chart. So when you guys are interacting, this is your guys' relationship chart. It's the third energy between both of you.
Okay.
So this is what your relationship chart is together. So together, you have the sun in Gemini. So communication's huge. Mercury is in Gemini. It's very much about how you think and communicate is Gemini, which is all about communication. Emails, texts, talking on the phone, letters, expression, poetry, all that communication is big between you both. We look at Pluto to see what you're evolving together on a soul level. Pluto is in 0 degrees of Virgo.
I'm losing you. Can you repeat that? Because we have we had a gap. Can you repeat?
See Pluto right here?
Yeah.
It's 0 degrees of Virgo.
Pluto's 0 degrees of Virgo.
Yeah, so it's called the critical degree.
Okay.
So whatever you're evolving together is important. When it's on a critical degree, all 0 degrees and 29 degrees are called the critical degree. So there's a focus there. There's an importance to that degree.
Pluto and Virgo.
Yeah. So then Pluto between you both is in the 3rd house of communication. So again, you're evolving how you think and communicate through each other. And then you're also evolving Virgoian type of activities, which could be how you think, how you analyze, how you heal. Virgo's the healer. Maybe you guys are healing together something. Don't we have Dave's chart too? We could put Dave with you and see what you guys were evolving.
Yeah, I think you might, because you did it when we were back in Arizona. I remember his birth date, but I don't remember the hour he was born. You check and see if he's down there.
So then let's see what else is going on. Merlin and Morgan archetypes are both in the 6th house of healing. The 6th house is health. It's being of service. It's small pets. It's routines. So that's where the alchemy comes in between you and Michael, is healing.
Okay.
Your moon is in Virgo between both of you. So your emotions are stable. They're practical. You both analyze your emotions. You both have Black Moon Lilith, which is the shadow, in Pisces. So both of you have a fear of trust in the relationship towards one another.
Fear of what?
Trust.
Fear of trust?
So it's a fear of vulnerability. You're both kind of guarded. Like, even though he's open, or he seems open, like at his core, there's a little bit of afraid to be fully vulnerable with you, because you both have that same Black Moon Lilith and Pisces. So both of you are like, I got to get to know you more before I can be more vulnerable, and I got to feel into this. And
it's at a very safe distance. But it's very very comfortable. It's very bizarre. Like, there's a lot of things. Like, he was a teacher, and he also did landmarks, and he was Yogi Bhajan. He lived in an ashram for 4 years, and I practiced Kundalini. And it's just, he reads cards. I mean, he's like Dave in ways, but he's like a lot more emotional. I don't know.
It says here you have
a lot more.
Both of you guys have Jupiter in the 11th. It's important, if you guys are to have any kind of friendship relationship, that you guys do activities in groups, because Aquarius is 11th house. So Jupiter in the
Okay.
11th house is Jupiter's the teacher and the philosopher. And it's how
Okay.
your relationship expands. So if you're going to have any kind of relationship with this person, both of you guys need to go to group things, group activities, group readings, like the
Okay.
Matt Kong thing would be good.
Right.
Kirtan.
Yeah, he's already suggested like doing some online courses and stuff.
Yeah, any kind of
together.
Yeah, any type of group activity will expand your relationship with this person.
Good.
There's also your Chiron between both of you is in Aquarius. So again, there's that, it's a wounding in groups. So maybe you both feel like outcasts in a group and you need to heal that through doing more community group things together. All right, so I'm going to leave this at that, where you can go back and research more of the planets you share together and where the positions are, and it'll tell you all about your relationship.
Yeah, well, you're really good at that, but I'm really beginning. The chart I pulled up happened to online, and I just did one, just plugging in the information. It showed like a total amount of points, then it had positive points and then negative points, and the negative points were like so much more than the positive, so I didn't really understand how you're supposed to read that, meaning, okay. And there weren't a lot of points, that when I looked it up, like certain people together have like 2,000 points, then it must be points that they add up on your chart. And ours were like 900, and of the 900, like 700 of them were negative.
Well,
so I thought, oh, this isn't gonna work.
Well, here's my opinion on why I don't believe in those kinds of websites. Is one, it's astrology is an intuitional cosmic science. So whoever designed that website, it's their perspective and their own take on what is positive and what is negative. So it's not black and white like that. So it's based on interpretation of the chart. So I don't really follow that.
Okay.
But you do what you want. I'm just saying this is another way to read your relationship.
Oh, no. That was the only, just to play around before we had our chat today, just to see if, what this point thing was about. And yeah.
I don't know, that point system is made up based on that person. So.
Okay.
Let's look at a couple more. I think Dave's in here.
Let's just see if we can compare to Dave and see what's up. Just see the.
What's his?
Blessum is his last name. Blessum. There he is. David Blessum.
Okay.
You do have him. Oh, I want to write down his hour because I don't have it. Why don't you pull it up?
So it says March 1st, 1960, 10:12 p.m. Do you see it in the red?
10:12 a.m. or p.m.?
p.m. right here.
Oh, his is in red. Got it.
And then it's got Moorhead, Minnesota.
Yeah.
So again, this is you together. So together, your sun's in Sagittarius, so traveling was important. Pluto's in Virgo, just like the other, because you guys both have Pluto in Virgo. So it makes sense why your Pluto's in Virgo together. But it's in the 12th house. So you guys were evolving unconscious programs, because 12th house is the collective unconscious. So together, you and Dave were clearing collective patterns on some level. Your moon was in Cancer, so house and home was really important between you guys. You have Mercury on the midhaven, which is the career line. So both of you guys helped each other with communication in some way in terms of career. So maybe his career was singing and playing music. That's expression, that's Mercury. And your career was, you know, speaking and writing. And and then 8th house, this is where it's weird, is you guys should have had a really sexual relationship, because Mars in the 8th house, Mars charges up whatever area of the chart it touches. And Mars is very sexual. Mars is passion, it's war, it's highly sexual. And then the 8th house is the house of sex and intimacy. So it says here you should have had a really sexy, passionate relationship. So that's where the wounds come into play, is there's some, you know, wounding with him or you that blocked that energy. And then Venus is in the 8th house.
I think it was a past life of a priest.
Yeah, maybe you were the nun.
I was a nun and he was a priest or something.
I can see that, actually. That's weird.
Yeah, because he's got a lot of priest-like energy and passion and well, experience too. I mean, the guy didn't have much experience. So.
Yeah, that's weird. And then you have Venus there in Taurus, which Taurus is so, it's the most sensual sign. It's all about touch and the 5 senses and pleasure. That's why most Taurus people have like 10 kids, because they're very fertile, they're very sensual, they're all about the 5 senses. They're not about spirit, they're earth. So your Venus there, you should have had a sensual, like maybe that's how you loved each other. You went out and had nice.
True. I mean, we were very, you know, cuddly, and it was very nice that way. You know, it was very comfortable, but it wasn't passionate. And I appreciate. I mean, I don't want that, because I'm a Virgo. You know, like I don't want somebody throwing me down or wanting to do stuff like that. So, yeah, we're being taped, so I don't really want to say too much.
I understand. So anyway,
I got to remember that.
That's just some aspects that indicated, you know, what the potential could have been.
But that wasn't in the chart with the other guy, right? With this Michael? No.
I forgot what was in your 8th house. But this is how your 8th house again is what you heal with another person. So if Mars is passion, and then that's what you're healing with. That's the potential of what you could have healed with Dave.
Well, I think, you know what, I think that's probably true. There was a lot of healing because he wasn't abusive. He was a very caring, loving being. You know, I never felt like he used me, ever. You know, I mean, he's just a very considerate, gentle soul. And that part I really appreciated.
Well, if you think about it too, your Venus is in the 8th house too. So it's how you heal with another person. So maybe you needed him to feel loved, and that was healing, because that's what you're healing with another person. 8th house, Venus. So maybe that's more the energy between you, is you're healing the Venus part more than the Mars part. Because again, Mars is whatever it touches in a chart, it feeds the energy. It's constantly firing up that part of the chart. And the 8th house is more than sex, it's intimacy, it's shared resources.
Right.
Is there anybody else? Like, oh, maybe we could add, or do you have any other questions?
No, I want to see you. What about you and I?
Okay, let's look that up. All right, I'm gonna get rid of this extra.
Oh yeah, we don't want the Egyptian stuff.
but it still has the fixed stars in it. So this is us together.
Okay.
So we both have Regal in the first house. We both have Leo ascendant. Our moon is in Virgo together. So we both are more practical with we're not overly emotional people together. We more are like focused and practical in talking about our emotions. We both have Morgan Le Fay and Merlin in the third house, so communication's big. We got Pluto there, so together we're evolving together through our communications. And that's where our Venus is. Like the third house is really important. We got Venus there, so we love each other through our communications. Black Moon Lilith is there, so we both have a need to balance and have balanced lives. But we're evolving together based on our communications and how we communicate. So, every time you write me a letter, I think that's really healing for me because I've never really gotten cards or letters in the mail before you came into my world. I thought that was really, really special. And I mean, I can definitely see that's how we love each other is our communications. Like that's what I'm doing right now is I'm communicating astrology to you.
I know. Well, yeah, we can talk non-ending. I mean,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Has been since the get-go.
Yep.
That and being in nature.
Yep. So look, perfect segue. Look, we have the sun in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is nature.
Yeah. Both of us have both of us have that.
So both of us love to travel. We love to try new things, try new foods, study other cultures, higher knowledge. We love teaching. Mm-hmm. So me and you would thrive if we did workshops together and traveling and going to new places. Like that would really feed each other. And I love the fact that you were a teacher. You got your master's degree. That's higher knowledge. That's all Sagittarius. So what we're restricted in is Saturn. That Saturn restricts the part of the chart to get you to focus in that part of the chart.
Okay.
So our focus is in the sixth house, which is Virgo, which is health. So we're both together. We're very focused on health.
Yes, we are.
Which is totally my life purpose is helping people to heal, and so is yours. So we get to share that. And we're both projectors. We both have a lot in common astrologically on a soul level. So yeah, me and you are very focused on healing and health and traveling. It could be a perfect partnership for doing workshops in the future.
Good. Nice affirmation.
Jupiter in the ninth house. Again, ninth house is Sagittarius, is travel. So yeah, traveling is really important for both of us. Jupiter's in Aries also. So the more we pay attention to ourselves, our life expands. So it's like diving deeply into the soul. And then our North Node is in Taurus. So you get the point. Isn't it fun?
It is. To me, it's amazing how you can just look at that stuff. And I do know generalities, and I've been doing some work since we last were together.
Yeah.
Every day I'm looking at the moons and what signs are in and writing it down and taking a journal and all the signs. And then getting so as I repeat, then I'm picking up the general traits even more, like what you mentioned. I haven't gotten the houses down yet, but I've made, being a good little Virgo, I've made my little index cards. I've got them here.
Me too. I'm such a Virgo. I've got all these
I love index cards. But, opposition 180 degrees. And, so have I flipped through them enough? No. But then I went through all the signs and did like the basics from this one book or from the calendar.
I'm super impressed that I'm still able to hold your interests, because so many people I do charts for, they think they're interested in learning this, but then when I explain all the many details, they're like, screw it, never mind. And they abandon ship. But you're like,
that's because, oh no, I want more.
Yeah,
I absolutely want more. And I'm like, but that's because, well, obviously we have a similar chart, but the thing is, I love details.
Yep.
For me, it's just more things to add. And I'm utilizing too which is, and I'm getting these signs about how astrology is right on. Like Metatron is coming in for me right now, and he's all about esoteric wisdom. And I'm just astounded. Like, it's like, okay, astronomy, astrology, it just keeps coming up for me, meaning this is how the universe is assisting me to expand now, to become more galactic, more universal, and see a bigger picture. That's all. And so I understand this is an amazing tool by which to do that, but it also taps into the Egyptian stuff. Because I just was watching a show on Gaia about how they went into a Dendara, and up on the ceiling was this huge astrological, that when they discovered this temple. And it's just like, this stuff is so connected to the realms. I won't even call them past lives, because they're not really past. Just activating it.
Well, that's what came in right now, is like, that's one of our primary lifetimes is Egyptian, and we both used to study this together. So in a way, I'm just helping you remember what you already know.
Absolutely. Yep. And to me, it's before that. It's Atlantis, Lemuria. It's probably Lemuria, because where did we meet?
Yep.
Hello.
Lemuria.
We met in Hawaii.
Yep.
So, I mean, I really, And then there's this call to go back that direction. I mean, there's no coincidences. Michael is in Maui,
Yep.
So not that, it's not like he's the ending or calling. It's just, I realize now the universe just sends you those carrots, to be open to. And the other thing I've been called to, and I'm studying as well, is archangels, or expanding my angel stuff. Guides.
Ooh, I think there's angel, let me look up online real fast. There should be asteroids that work with the angels.
Oh, cool.
Let me.
Yeah, right now I've been called to tap more on and expand. I actually got a new book called The Female Archangels, which is expanding. And then so I usually do tap more into angels in the winter and more into fairies in the spring and the summer, I mean, then it's just a shift.
Yeah.
But angels were prior to the fairy thing. The fairy thing didn't hit till I went to Scotland, and I was just bit, So the angels have been,
I mean,
what does it say? Asteroid angel astrology.
Asteroid number. I'm just curious.
That's good. Well, see, I'm like that too. Is it funny, huh? Everything can just lead you into all these different directions.
Oh, I get stuck in the rabbit hole of research. I'm a crazy Aquarius.
Oh, no doubt. Research. It's funny as I'm reading this stuff too, because it's like, oh my God, because I know certain people who are Gemini, or I know certain people who are Aquarius. In fact, my friend right now, I just spoke with my dear, she's a friend of years ago who's Aquarian, and she is going through this big change. And then we haven't talked for years, but it's so funny because I started telling her about the Aquarius sign, and she's like, oh my God, that's just like me. I'm like, yeah, I know. Or, it's like, oh, I have friends who are Sag, and it's just so spot on.
I mean, you can't, that's why I love astrology. You can't, this is the oldest form of divination, and you can't make this up. Like, it's just so dead on. Okay, so I got about.
How can people doubt this? I just don't know.
Well, my favorite is, I don't believe in astrology. And I said, well, when you look outside and you see the moon, you don't think that moon is real? Because, I mean, it's all connected. And you don't think the moon pulls the tides of the ocean? And what are we? We're 80% or whatever water. It pulls the tides of our emotional body. I mean, it's just, how can you deny that we're affected by the planets?
Because it depends on where you're viewing. You understand? The more expansive you understand you are as a part of the oneness, then, I mean, in that whole aspect of separation, where you are in your ego state is going to determine the ability. And, you know, when people are ready, they're ready, you know, and that's where you are. And you are as a teacher as well. You are here to help reawaken whoever comes in, to kind of expanding their awareness of their self, which is only going to tap them into the divinity of the source of which we all are. But where that is, you know, this is it's so incredibly precise and perfect that, like, how can you question the perfection of God, however you want to call God?
Yes. No, I agree with you. The totality of what you're saying is 100% accurate. So, however, I have 20 minutes left, so let's dive into our
Gotcha.
astro.
Oh, we're going to do the astro lines.
Okay.
Ooh.
So let me back up and show you how I got here.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
So
that's beautiful. I love the colors.
I'm saving the best for last.
Yeah.
Okay, so I went to home, and this is the very first thing you see when you go onto this website.
Okay.
So you got home, free horoscopes, astro shop, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to go to free horoscopes.
Okay.
And we're going to scroll down to the second middle column. On the very bottom of this column, the very bottom of this column is called Astro Click Travel. You see it?
Yes.
All right, we're going to click it, and it's going to show up, and you're going to make sure it's you. It says for Michael, so let's change it for you. Go. And then you see it right here. Okay, it's for Mika.
Okay.
And then everything, can you see the top right-hand corner? It says, welcome to Astro Travel, right here. This is where the information shows up when you click on the different planets and click on the different areas of the world. So we're gonna expand this, and you can zoom in, and you can get specific the latitude and longitude. You can zoom back out. You can zoom way out. So notice all of this is MC, this is a career line for you. This is another MC line, career. And this line connects to your moon. So it's your moon and your career. This is your Neptune and career. The pink IC line is connected to Jupiter. IC is ancestral line.
Okay.
So this is the longitude, all going down. So now on the left and right, you got the latitude. So you have Neptune on the ascendant here, and it goes all the way, whoop. You have Jupiter on the descendant, passes through that way.
Oh, goes all the way back up.
So you got the north node on the descendant. The descendant is your relationships. North node is your dragon's head. It's your soul's evolutionary path. So relationships that help you with your soul's evolutionary path are this black line that run all the way through and back around over here.
A lot of relationships in the water.
Yeah. So where's
Under Atlantis.
Yeah. So anywhere in the world, you can find where the Bermuda Triangle is and click on it, and it'll highlight certain lines. This is where you incarnated this is the symbol for Earth. Let's click on that. Let's zoom in.
But there's no lines whatsoever there.
However, if you're within 500 miles of a line, you're still affected by it. So the closest line you have is your IC and your moon. So let's click on it, and then we'll go up to the right-hand side. And this, where you incarnated, is your IC. Your Venus is on the IC, which is your ancestry, makes sense. And then your Jupiter on the ascendant. So it says crossing Venus and Jupiter line is where you incarnated. And go ahead. Can you see this okay?
Yeah.
Go ahead and read it out loud.
It says, here you find luck, prosperity, and happiness. In short, the pleasant things in life. You have a strong appeal, and your charismatic appearance does not go unnoticed. There's hardly a better place in terms of partnership, friendship, and love. You wake up to a new love of life, and you delight others with your unstoppable optimism. Surrounded by beauty, sympathy, and harmony, you experience the lightness of being. There is luck with money, gambling, and speculating. Unfortunately, your easy and pleasure-seeking ways can lead you to an extravagant lifestyle, which has you living way beyond your financial means. Artists can count on a great deal of inspiration and creative urges. This is a perfect place to create something new or to expose yourself at your leisure to the world of arts. You should actively use your talent and not be just a passive consumer of goods and superficial entertainment.
So now knowing that, what do you think about this line that you chose to incarnate into?
Oh, that makes a lot of sense, especially basing with the art and optimistic. Yeah, luck. I'm very lucky. I'm very fortunate. So yeah, I guess I chose a good place to come in, but that's pretty far off to the left side of where I was born. But you're saying that's where it is? It's not to the right.
Well, if you scroll up here to make sure it's Duluth, Minnesota, right?
Duluth, yeah.
So then, yeah, that's the right.
Okay. So that's because it's the closest line, the blue line.
Yep. So see,
right.
It's right on Duluth, and you could just keep.
Yep, right on the tip of Lake Superior.
Wow, I didn't realize you could zoom in so close.
That's pretty amazing, isn't it?
Love Google Maps. That's badass.
Except that's not St. Mary's Hospital. That's where I was born.
I know, but it's just giving you the.
It is very close, yeah.
That's really cool. I didn't realize you could scroll in so much. So now let's click on where you're at right now on the planet. So where are you?
I'm in Rockford, Illinois.
All right. So where's Illinois on here? There it is. So we'll scroll in.
It's up near Wisconsin border. There it is, Rockford. You see it? It's near the top.
Top?
You see Chicago?
Oh, there it is.
To the left, yeah. It's about 90 miles from Chicago.
There it is.
It is about 90 miles from Milwaukee. It's in a triangle. Like a perfect, they're all 90 miles away from each other.
Back here. Okay, so I clicked on Rockford.
That's where I'm at.
So now I'm going to have you read your crossing Moon and Venus line is where you're at right now.
At this conjunction, there is a real potential for harmonious connection between sensual pleasure and the need for emotional security. Love and friendships fare well, and existing relationships experience a renewed dose of affection and tenderness. In this atmosphere of adoration and nostalgia, it's not rare to see sudden rekindling of past romances. Passionate desires, sensual lust, together with physical desires, accompany special moments and lead to a feeling of emotional security. You appreciate your trusted surrounds. You own 4 walls. Home and family become your sanctuary of joy and inner peace. That's not spot on. What is? You are therefore very keen to lovingly create your own special place. You may find relaxation and rest in such activities as gardening, creating artistic forms in clay, ceramic, or cloth, as well as engaging with animals and plants. Fashion designers can use this exciting energy for new creations. Overall, this energy is very effective for the creation and dissemination of popular folk art and entertainment. So is this where it's at right now? And if I were to check it like a week from now, it'd be different based on where I am?
No, it stays static. This is based on your natal chart. It stays static. It doesn't change.
Oh, so this spot where I'm at right now, where I grew up, that's what that's about.
Yep.
Wow. Oh, that's pretty cool.
But again, this is Rockford.
Right. Well, this is where I grew up for the most part.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. This is where, I mean, I arrived here when I was like 3 or 4.
Oh.
And then I left when I was like 18. My mom and dad are from Minnesota. We summer every year up there.
Nice.
And I was born there, but we were living in Okinawa when I was really young.
Oh, wow.
And then when we moved back to the States, my dad was stationed here. So that's how we ended up in Rockford.
Interesting. So I'm curious what lines Kauai would be for you.
Is that where those circles? Oh, Kauai, the sea, or Hawaii or Maui, or the islands. Can you find them? Oh, look at you.
So which island?
Yeah, but look at I got a line through. I think that's Maui, isn't it? Maybe not. Which island is that one? Up there.
That's Nihihau, the crown chakra.
Which chakra?
Nihihau, the crown.
Oh, Nihihau.
It's the forbidden island.
The forbidden one. What's it called?
It's Nihihau.
Nihihau? Oh, I didn't know that one. I know Molokai.
It's privately owned by the British, which makes sense because
and that's the one nobody can visit.
It's because, I mean, the crown, if you think about it, that's hidden knowledge. So that makes sense why they try to control it.
It's owned by the British? I didn't know that.
I believe some white people. So let's see, where would Kauai be?
There's Kauai. No, that's Hawaii. There's Maui down there. Okay, there's Oahu. And then up there, that's Kauai, way up there. That's where the line is. Pretty close, huh? To where we met?
Yeah. So again,
Jupiter AS line.
The line goes up to like 500 miles from left to right.
Oh, but it's right on top of it.
So it's pretty close. But right when I click, I met you in Kapa'a.
Yeah, that's where we met.
It's still the same Jupiter ascendant line, which is pretty awesome. So do you want to read this?
Yeah, without any doubt, this line is one of the best and most pleasant places to stay in terms of the global horoscope. Woohoo! You are self-confident, enjoy the trust and faith in others, and appear happy and optimistically enthusiastic. You're surrounded by an aura of confidence, freedom, and loyalty. You are generous and open-minded toward others. Your opinion shows tolerance, insight, and kindness. Your mental flashes abound to broaden your horizon and instill a deeply religious and spiritual belief. Overseas connections are extremely positive, and when planning or undergoing long journeys you gain from cosmopolitan atmosphere of these regions. You will certainly spend a happy and relaxing time at these places. You do need to be careful, though, that you don't succumb to all the culinary temptations. Otherwise, a considerable weight gain will hardly be avoidable. Wow. Well, that makes sense because that's how I feel there. Yeah, now why I want to go back.
And then that was my first impression of you, is you were putting on a workshop and you seemed very confident and very friendly and very approachable. And I fell in love with you instantly because you were so vibrant and open and confident. So maybe that's a place you could own land or retire.
Yeah, well, this is what I'm thinking is, but I wasn't thinking Kauai, I was thinking Maui. There's an area in Maui I love called Makawao.
Yeah,
and it's a little, Maui has a little bit more variety and stuff.
Yeah.
I love Kauai, but it's
where's Maui?
It rains a lot there.
There it is.
Maui is
which part of Maui?
It's near Makawao if you go in there. It's in the upland. There's lavender fields and forest up there, and it's like organic farming. Keep going in. It's in the north. It's near Haleakala, which is a really amazing, to the right, up high. I'll keep going in. There's Kihei. That's where let's see.
This one?
That's it. Makawao, yep.
All right, so let's read that line.
You know who Oprah lives nearby there.
Ooh, it's on your Pluto line. There. Ooh, it's going to be intense there. You want to read it?
Oh, yeah? Yeah, ooh. So you do that and it goes. In this place, there's a special connection with larger communities. You experience the magical atmosphere of large events, mass gatherings, and group gatherings. This is where the event was with Matt Kahn in this little teeny church. Your influence on other people increases. You fight for respect and recognition, but have to succumb yourself to the demands and dictates of others. Those who like to lead place themselves in leadership roles within a movement and gain the support of their followers. Here you are tempted to manipulate others or be manipulated yourself. Be especially aware of your attitude towards power and dependence. Meeting people in these places may also cause you to undergo a complete inner transformation. This is where a lot of this, like Anne said, she looked it up, and that this area, that church in Makawao is where like all the events are. That's where Ram Dass came. That's where, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't know that. I mean, I just liked Makawao even before I knew about it. And there's an Olinda Road, and Linda's my spirit guide. So,
yeah.
And this guy, this Michael, he lived for 2 years on Olinda Road. When I told that to Anne, she freaked out because I'm like driving up Olinda Road with Anne in the car going, I want to live here. This is my road. This is my, and he lived on that road. I mean, that's what are your chances? I know. When he told me that, I'm like, are you kidding me?
So yeah. I have a little bit of time because I have to pick up my kitty from the vet because I got her spayed. So I have like 5 minutes left. So this last 5 minutes, I wanted to show you something really cool. Is once you have an idea of where you want to live or you want to see, dive deeper into the energies of that place, you go back to the extended chart selection.
Okay.
Which is what I'll just start over so you can kind of see how I got there. So my astro again is how you look up how you add in new data or look up and click on what chart you want to choose. So again, we're going to go back to you. Where'd you go? Mika, where are you?
I'm above. Go higher up. I saw myself. Higher up.
Higher?
I don't know.
Oh, there you are.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's funny because I'm right next to Michael. On your list, we type in. And if I was Berg, my maiden name is Michelle Berg. We have the same, yeah.
So then you click back on extended chart with the 4 elements.
Okay.
And then you're going to go on chart type and you're going to scroll down to location, space chart, and relocation chart.
Ooh. Did you use this for Anne?
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, there it is. So so it says default settings. The reference place I normally use is Prescott because that's where I live now. So we're going to modify the data to change where we want to add around the planet. So let's pick where you at right now? Rockford, Illinois?
Rockford, Illinois.
Let's see what Rockford, Illinois, USA. So it's going to change your whole chart around.
Come here, Muley. Come say hi to Morgan. Come on, Papa. Hi.
Location chart.
She's gonna go pick up her kitty soon. Yeah, she just did surgeries today.
Okay. There it is. Okay, so this is your chart based on Rockford, Illinois.
Okay.
So it's still, you have the same degrees, you still are Leo rising and all that, but the planets have kind of moved around a little bit. Not much, because when you think about it, Minnesota to Illinois is not that far.
Right.
So again, it uses the latitude and longitude, and because it's not that far away, it doesn't move your chart much at all.
Okay.
So let's change the reference place to, like, what'd you say?
Makawao.
Yeah.
Makawao, Maui.
So yeah, then we go to default settings, reference place, modify data, and then Makawao.
Uh-huh. Makawao. Mika in Makawao, and I'm gonna have a mini.
All right, so
Makawau.
WAU. Hawaii.
There it is. WAO, sorry, Makawao. Wow.
Right. Then we're going to scroll down to relocation chart again, which is right here. Needs reference place. We got that.
Okay.
And then there you go. There's your totally new energy, because we're different people depending on where we're standing on the planet. So you're still in Sun in Virgo, but now your ascendant is different. The house system is different. Your
really?
Because it changes the house system, and the latitude and longitude controls all of the degrees. So now you have.
I thought that was stuck with you for the rest of your life, whatever you're born into.
No. I mean, you're still, Sun in Virgo. That's not going to change. Right. But now your sun is in the 4th house instead of the 3rd house, right?
Oh, it changes the houses, because my moon is still in Libra, right?
Well, it changes the houses, but it changed the whole the degrees, 360-degree wheel. It moved the whole thing. So you have.
What about my Mars and my Venus? Mars and Venus is going to be.
You still have Venus and Leo, and you still have Mars and Cancer, but the degree is different and the house cusp is different. So now instead of having Leo on the 1st house, the ascendant, you have Leo on the 3rd and 4th. So that means big communication, big housing. You need a big flashy house. You need big flashy communications. Your house cusp are completely different. So now your relationships, the 7th house relationships, are Sagittarius. So now you attract Sagittarian type people into your life. So you attract travelers and philosophers and teachers and spiritual teachers. And
interesting. I've had more Sagittarian lovers, boyfriends than any other sign. Now I kind of know why when I read up what they're about, because that's what I'm attracted to.
Yep. Yep. So,
well, thank you. That was really, really astounding. Wow. And I would have never have done it without you.